Okay. So yeah. Just a quick disclaimer. I hope this doesn't come across as really whingy. Um, so don't know whether any of you know this, but we had quite a lot of fun trying to get Hack the Burgh to happen. It was going to happen in November and ended up happening in March. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, the people that helped us run it were amazing. People from the uni were amazing. So this is not me saying I hate the Uni of Edinburgh. This is just how to deal with a large uni that runs itself like a big company. Okay. Yeah. So doing your research is really important. I kind of just jumped straight into it and didn't quite gauge how big an undertaking running a massive hackathon was. Um, so there are all these little things you don't think about. So all of the staff that you assume would normally be there, you might have to pay for. All the cleaning, you're probably going to have to pay for. And all the other massive administration things, you're probably going to have to pay for. And we ended up saying, hey, can we run this event? And then 3 weeks later, they come back to us. And then we send another email. And another 3 weeks later, they come back to us. So it takes a while to get everything done. So if we'd just known all the things that were required of us before we asked, it would have saved us a ton of time. So yeah, I mean, a lot of hackathons don't have to do this, but we had to do a ton of paperwork. The uni wasn't too keen on us running a hackathon, and part of the reason for that is that Amazon had run a hackathon in the same building about 3 years before, which we didn't know because we weren't there when it happened, and they basically trashed the place. They didn't clean it up. So the word hackathon was a dirty word. So if we'd known that, that would have been great, just so we would have had some idea of what we were up against when we said, hey, can we do a hackathon? And people's faces were like, oh, God, not one of them again. Yeah, so you probably won't need one of these. This is the architectural floor plan that we had to do for our hackathon with like where people can go and where people can't go. I'm not sure if anyone else has anyone? No? No, so yeah. So this is just something that we had to do to get the uni to be all right with like all the fire escapes and fire exits and how many people were everywhere and the whole layout. Because there's so many different departments that don't talk to each other. If they don't all have this information, nothing will get done and like no one will really have any idea what's going on. Yep, this is our Tutti Frutti risk assessment. I think we nicked this one from MLH. You guys had this for the launch hack. Yeah, it's basically the same. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff like this that I'd never done before, and it's just kind of really weird having to do all this for, just a casual student event. Yeah, the other thing is I've annoyed a lot of people at Edinburgh Uni, and it made me realize that you don't have to get people to like you to get something to happen. You can be kind of the annoying person that keeps knocking on their door and really pushy. And that's actually one of the best ways to get people to do something, especially if the uni doesn't want to run a hackathon, because no one really wants to work on the weekend for the whole weekend. So I've just found that being a little bit pushy and not so nice to some people really helped. And actually, I think if we hadn't done that, the hackathon would never have happened. Yeah, but also it's really important to befriend people that are in positions of power, or just finding someone that can help you, finding someone that has experience running a similar event. Like there's a secretary in the building. She basically got a whole load of stuff sorted for us, took a load of work off our backs, and really helped us run it. And it was kind of amazing that she did that. Yeah. So we initially wanted to get, say, 150 people, and that was just a complete no. So we simplified it down to 50, said, what do we need to do to get this approved? We got that approved, and then we said, okay, can we go back up to 100? So I think simplifying it and then making it more complicated after you've got everything approved for the simpler version really helped. Yeah, and backups. So the funny thing about Edinburgh is it's really hard to find a place to run a hackathon. There aren't actually that many places that are the right size, or if they are, they know how much they think you should pay them to run a hack there, and it's usually a stupid amount of money. So we really struggled to find backup venues, and we did get one, but it was a bit smaller than what we'd wanted. So yeah, the other thing that I think helped us was we overstated how big we were. We overstated how many people were on our team, how much money we had, and I think it made the uni take us more seriously. So that was just something that kind of really helped us. And yeah, sometimes we just had to pay for stuff. It was really annoying having to pay our own uni for Wi-Fi codes and for cleaners and stuff that would normally be there. But it was the only way to get the event to actually happen was to just jump through all their hurdles and pay them for stuff. So yeah, that's basically that. Yeah, thanks.